Go ahead and take your seat. Make sure you're nice and comfy. I know how scary this all may seem, but don't worry. Nothing happens without my say. You and I are about to be very well acquainted. I brought you in because I'm worried about you. I like to think I can sense when someone is up to no good, or rather, I know when someone needs me. I want you to know whatever happens next is for your own good. No one can hear you. No two-way mirror. Just you and I. Relax. I promise I won't bite. Unless you're guilty. Are you? It's my job to find that out. Don't make it too easy on me. That'll be criminal. I have a sense for these things. So, keep me guessing. Let me enjoy you for the little mystery that you are. Care for a glass of water? I can see how badly you need it. All you have to do is ask nicely. I'll do a lot of things for a little of frantic begging. What can I say? Desperate men are my weakness. Getting to see men at their lowest is something of a perk. It's why I think you and I will get along so well. I can tell you're my type I'll enjoy. Did I overdo it? I guess you just can't handle a bit of teasing. I think you prefer moving on to more direct ways of getting to know you. I'll make sure you squirm under me. Well, under my questions. Let's get to it. I can't wait anymore. I want you to listen carefully. Answer every question I have honestly. And don't you dare interrupt. I hate when people speak out of turns. You know when I want you to speak, and I'll make it very clear to you. Now, tell me, where do you live? Any past residents I should know about? Do you live with your girlfriend? I'll have to talk to her next. I'll have someone bring her down. Alright. How about you tell me where you were this morning? How do you feel about being helpless? I assure you, these are standard questions. Please, answer. I see. So you won't mind being lorded over by someone, even if you didn't know them too well. Or let's say they forced you to do things you didn't realize you wanted. Just a few more questions. I think I know exactly how to handle you. Do you think you could ever be happy with a girl who doesn't protect you? I see. My final question is, are you lonely? Do you feel like something is missing? I understand. I think that's enough for now. I have everything I need right here. It's clear what kind of person you are to me. You're as guilty as sin. It takes someone special to be a thief. You've stolen something very dear to me, something I could never forget. I see how perfect we are for each other. You stole my heart. Now, give me yours. You said that you felt as if something was missing. That's me. You need someone to love and protect you. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. From now on, I owe you. I know you have silly things like friends and family and a girlfriend, but that doesn't mean we can't be together. You just have to get rid of them. Tell them you don't ever want to see them again. It's easy. Oh no. That sort of answer makes me angry. It makes me want to do things to you that aren't so nice. The only words I want to hear out of your mouth, yes, miss. So go ahead and say it. If you won't get rid of them, I will. Do you think anyone will want to be with you after I'm done with you? I'll mark you as mine. Your little girlfriend cannot stand cheating. Or, well, why not take all my anger out on her? All that defiance of yours will leave her with bruises. I didn't think you ever hit a woman. Battery charges are very hard to shake. So if you don't start listening to me, I'll make her throw you under the bus. And before you know it, I'll be visiting your cell every night. I'll have you all to myself one way or another. So, you tell me? Are you going to get rid of them yourself? Or make me take a trip to that girlfriend of yours? Now, the only answer I want to hear from you is yes. Don't pretend you don't want me. I know how much you desire to please. I know deep down you feel a need to serve. I've read your record. Depression, anxiety. I'll help you with all of that. I just hope you forgive me. It's the resistance in your eyes that forces me to do this. Oh no. Where did all that defiance go? I'm not sure I believe you yet. Go on, convince me. Tell me how much you want to make me happy. Now you can do better than that, can't you? Come on, show me your heart. I want to see your absolute devotion to me. Oh, you're so cute when you plead. See, I make you say things you never say to her. Imagine the things I'll do to you when you're alone. Every scrap of disobedience rendered out of you. A collar so tight, every time you swallow, you'll be reminded of who owns you. I'm sure I can modify one of those ankle trackers to go around your neck. Any lies or attitude, and I'll shock all those nasty things out of you. I'm just kidding. I prefer punishing you with a more hands-on approach. Soon, you'll feel my hands wrapped around your delicate throat, and I'll squeeze every ounce of defiance out of you. You'll love every second of it. I promise. Or you'll learn to love it. Either way, you don't have much of a choice. I am your only option. There's nothing for you beyond me. Even after all I offer, I can tell you still think of her, of saving that wretched woman. You're my man. That means you listen to me. It means that your only goal is to make me feel like the most special girl in the whole wide world. Or else, I could always put you away for murder. It was a compromise when I said she'd be left with a few bruises. What sort of man could resist me? Aren't I tempting? I know you want me, but you're a special kind of boy, aren't you? Forget everyone but me. Give me everything you own. No more thoughts of responsibility and dignity. I'll rip it all away and rebuild you as my special little dog. You'll like that, wouldn't you? Every officer needs her loyal canine, her dearest pup that follows her command like gospel, trained to serve her at every moment's notice, brought to kneel at the slightest sign of disappointment. All good boys need discipline, or else they'll end up like you. You're so lucky I know how to break in a unruly mutt like you. I have you know, I was at the top of my class in canine behavior. I could have them eating out the palm of my hands in 15 minutes. You know, it's all about balance. Nothing but pets and cuddles when they listened, and firm discipline and short leashes when they went against me. I can tell they knew who they served. They squirmed under my touch and grew desperate for my attention. When I look at you, I see the same unruly dog, less to be tamed. So tell me, when you look in the mirror, what do you see? What an obedient boy. I tell you this wouldn't take long. As long as you listen, things are gonna go your way. Our lives can start and all your concerns vanish. I want you to know this is the best for both of us. No woman can satisfy you like I can. No one can discipline you as I can. Now that you heard me out, spit it out and tell me, are you going to listen to me and do what I say? Good boy. Aren't you just the cutest thing under the sun? If you keep that sort of good behavior going, you're gonna drive me crazy for you. Who knows what I'll do then? Oops. I get so clumsy around you. I hate cleaning such small messes. Be a doll and handle it. I know how tight those cuffs are, so I'm not asking you to do it with your hands. I'm sure you'll figure it out. If it's too much, I guess you aren't that devoted to me anyway. I'll have to assume you weren't serious about wanting me. If you do love me, then I know you do what it takes. I'll be right back. If that mess isn't gone when I return, well, I could never bring myself to hurt you too badly. But I can't say the same for your loved ones. But if you prove yourself to me, on second thought, Guess you just have to wait and see, huh? Anyway, get to it. Don't disappoint me. Alright?